Hello. Hey folks. Welcome to the stream. I'm over here doing something really different. Project Lazarus. Yep, I'm over here on Project Lazarus today. And you might see my UI looks a little different. That's because unfortunately the one downside I'd say, other than some of the lag issues that I have to Lazarus, is that there are no tabs here. So you can't, like, let me show you. Yeah, there's no option to create a new tab. So you do need some extra windows here on Lazarus. Aside from that though, you know, I really do like playing on this server. And right now I'm gonna be two-boxing. Why? Well, it came to my attention that I didn't actually have a Fezzelwig on Lazarus. Yeah, no Fezzelwig on Lazarus. I had a Fezzelwin, I had a Fezzelwhack, which was my gnome beast lord, but I didn't have a Fezzelwig. I didn't have a gnome mage named Fezzelwig over here. And I thought, I can't let that happen. It's like, what, somebody else on Lazarus is gonna end up with a Fezzelwig? You know? Possibly. Like, no, it's gotta be me. So I decided, you know what? Let's make a gnome mage and a gnome, and I am a mage because there's, you know, no mage pets are still mage pets over here, guys. You know, just in case you're wondering, I was gonna have some kind of crazy pet like a junk monkey. No, I just have a typical pet. Ooh, Pit Fiend. I already get the Pit Fiend quest. And yes, this is the tutorial. Why? Because, well, you get some really nice armor over here in the tutorial. And also, you know, I need gear. Now, here's something interesting, is that they have like a pause or something, a delay timer on quests. So you can't, like, you know, on live you can get 2 or 3 quests or however many quests an NPC offers. You can get them all right away on live. You can't do that here. It makes you wait. If you see here, it says, sorry, Fezzelwig, you can't request another task for 11 seconds. So he doesn't even have another task to give me, but he still made me wait those 11 seconds to find out if he did. So yeah, he's kind of a jerk. I'm gonna make you wait to tell you I have nothing left. You know, he couldn't, if he has nothing left, he couldn't just say, yeah, I've got none left. I don't know what the reasoning behind that was. I'm not gonna, you know, say anything bad about it, other than I'd prefer it not be that way. But it could be that there's a very good reason, you know. Again, I don't know. I don't know the reason. I've never had any kind of real contact with any of the... Oh, is that a shield on this guy? Let's send the pets in to attack this. Because maybe that's a shield I can use. What is it? It's a shiny brass shield. So this is what I mean, why the loot here is wild. It's very unique. They have, it's a lot like a mischief server, in a sense that even here in the tutorial, you can get like crazy things dropping, you know? And the loot system here is old school, man. You gotta right click on everything to be able to loot it. There is no advanced loot system here. So that is one thing by playing on these project servers. And then if you go back to live, you might actually learn to appreciate that frustrating loot system, because you don't have to right click. I don't love the right clicking of the mobs to loot, but I try to bring that up any chance I get. I'm like, appreciate the advanced loot system, folks, because on the project servers, you don't have access to that. And I know some folks think that the advanced loot system is annoying and frustrating. And yeah, when you're first figuring it out, when you're first learning, it is. It's very annoying. It's very frustrating. Oh, did I get sleeves? Yes, yes, I got my sleeves. So this is the kind of armor you get when you complete some quests. And it has focus effects, like this one has improved healing too, that will focus on healing spells up to level 44, guys. So this is better than like glooming deep armor in the sense that, you know, the focus effects will last until level 44 when you're well on your way to being able to get better armor. They have quests for better armor. I think no, I did not get the pants yet. I thought I swore that I got the pants already. I don't know. Let me turn the sound down. I know the sound is a little bit loud and it's making those bags like sound way too loud probably. Let me turn it down to 20%. I don't want to make it completely quiet. Okay, no, I don't have the pants on my other guy either. So I guess I did not get the pants yet. I don't remember which quests do like give you which items, but I just know that I hailed that guy and I got those sleeves, and now I got the sleeves for my other one too. So this is just 2 mages. So it's Fezzelwig and Fezzelwick spelt with a Q. I could have done like 3 mages maybe, but 2 is easy enough to control, and it doesn't, you know, it doesn't end up really feeling like work. So I gotta go here because I gotta kill that one named guy who drops the drake eggs, because I'm pretty sure you get a quest armor piece from turning that in over here. So that's why I gotta come back over here and do that. I had to do it a second time because they're usually pretty good here about having 2 quest drops on mobs, you know, especially the named. Raul, hello, welcome. They're usually pretty good about having 2 quest drops over here, but sometimes you might only get 1, and so I just have to go kill him again for Fezzel. I think it's Fezzelwick to be able to get it. I think he's the one who needs it. So I don't know how many folks have taken a look at my subscriber count, but I believe I'm 4 away from hitting 1K, guys. So I thought, let's log in tonight. I know it's a Wednesday, and before anybody yells at me, because it's usually Hippie's night, he streams tonight, but he said in Discord that he's not feeling well and that he wasn't planning on streaming tonight. If he changes his mind, he can always hit me up on Discord, and I'd be happy to not only log out so my viewers can go over and check him out instead, but I would ask the viewers to go check him out. But yeah, he's taking the night off, so I'm like, well, I can go on. I can stream for a bit because I don't know, for some reason on Wednesdays I get in the mood to stream a little bit. I'm also not feeling well. I've been feeling really sick, but I slept most of the day. I was up until about noon or 1 in the afternoon or so, around, yeah, when I started to get really tired and drowsy, and I'm like fighting sleep. I'm sitting here trying to play, and I'm like, ugh, you know, and I'm like, yeah, this isn't working for me. I was like nodding off. It's not okay. I'm just gonna go back to bed. So obviously there's a bug going around, and you know, like I said, Hippie's got some kind of bug too. So I hope everybody could wish him, you know, wish him well. Maybe stop by his channel, you know, leave him a comment, say hope you get well soon or something. Or if you see him in the Discord, if you're part of the Discord, and go and wish him well. I think it's nothing serious. I think it's just a stomach bug like I have, because for me it's definitely some kind of stomach bug. Because I'll feel great. I'll wake up, I'll feel fine until I eat. I eat something and then I feel like sick as hell. My stomach is in turmoil and I'm just like, yeah, I'm not happy. So I'm not sure really. I think it could be stomach bug, stomach flu, stomach something or other. Yeah. Nice to see you too. Thank you for coming on. I see we've already got 9 viewers, and it's like a Wednesday, the middle of the week. So I'm tickled that we got this many viewers on right now. This is awesome. I didn't expect to get so many so quick. Pretty much got, a bunch of people as soon as I logged in. So thank you. Thank you everybody for joining in. Like I said, I'm over here on the Project Lazarus server. So if you're wondering what it's like, unfortunately, there's also one little bug where you get invisible kobolds sometimes. So these guys, they're the range on them is turned like way down or something. I don't know. Where they just look like loincloths standing there. Ooh, I got all 3 of them at me, coming at me at once. I'm gonna try to burn them and kill them as fast as possible. I kind of wonder if they might have reduced the damage output on these guys, because I'm sorry, on live, I'd be half dead already. I do not have any kind of special gear on, other than the couple of armor pieces that I managed to score. And that's it, I don't have my fancy ass jewelry. Although I got 1,000 hit points, and that's due to having temperance. I think the thing that gives you the blessing here gives you temperance, man. The NPC, when you say blessed to him and he buffs you, yeah, he gives you. I should have put a damage shield on myself, but it's a little bit late for that now. This guy's almost dead. All right, we got a level up, and let me run to the corner over here so this guy stops hitting me. I also do have a couple of potions that you get for completing some quests. So I'm gonna put a potion here and I'm gonna drink one of them. So there's that. I did get to drink this potion, and it'll heal me over time. And let's try to finish off. Okay, we finished him off. We helped him to finish. So I think I already looted Broken Claw. Yes. I would just like to thank you for being immensely kind. Gifts you gave me in game, Everquest. Oh, no, you're welcome. I was hoping you wouldn't notice and you would just take it. I didn't want to make a big deal. You said you needed some plat for spells. So that's why I did that. I just figured it would help with spells. Okay, so let's see. I got Lazarus silk sandals. I don't know who needs to loot this, so I want to check each one. Lazarus. Right, I got the wristband. That's right. So I got 2 Lazarus wristbands on that one. So this one needed to loot it. Okay. This one can also look at this ring, man. Electrum Fire wedding ring. 3 AC, 35 hit points. I will take it. Yes. I mean, sure, it's not like an Electrum trio ring with a underfoot diamond, but hey, that is still awesome considering I had nothing in my ring slot. So yes, very cool. And gonna send my pets in to fight this guy here. It will help a lot. I did notice. I'm sneaky. Yeah, like I said, it's like I just like to help, you know, especially my guild mates and stuff, and or like channel members and all that, you know. It's like you guys are helping me in real life. The least I could do is try to help out in game a little bit if I can. Mike for 5 more. Yeah, I think I might only need 4 more. Oh, no, I need 6 more. Okay, because I'm at 994. I thought I was at 996, honestly. But my nose is itchy. Someone's talking about me. Yeah, so I need 6 more. I wonder if somebody unsubscribes because I was live streaming. I don't know. They were like, oh, this annoying guy, why did I subscribe to him? Let's unsubscribe right now while he's trying to meet his goal. Ah, itchy nose. I don't know if it has something to do with the beard or what. It's so frustrating. And it only happens when I'm streaming. I could be sitting here all day long and my nose isn't itchy. The minute I stream, it just doesn't stop. It's like there's a wicked witch out there who just likes to troll me. They're like, Fesselwig is online. Let us make his nose itch. Like, break out the cauldron. They got their large spoon. My spoon is too big. And they're like, bubble, bubble, toil and trouble. Make his nose itch on the double. I don't know. I know that's a tired cliche of a chant, but you know, hey, if it works, just that's why it's a cliche, right? So they're spinning, they're just stirring their thing, and then my nose starts to itch, and they're like, hee, everybody will think you're picking your nose, you foolish gnome. And I'm sitting here, dang it, my nose itches. But now she's starting to worry because she's like, oh, how does he know? How does he know I'm the one causing his woes? And how does he know that I know? And there's like this whole meta cycle going on. And now she's starting to panic, so maybe she'll stop. But then she's like, oh, no, he thinks I'll stop, so I'll never stop. And it's not until I actually stop talking about it and completely ignore them and the itchy nose where they might actually get like disappointed and give up. I sent you a celestial zenith gear full set. Nice, thank you very much. I appreciate it. I appreciate that. It's gonna be a while until I can use it. So I would say there's no need to send me anything over that level because I'll run out of room in the bank and it might be years before I get there. Before I get to the level where I can use it. And but thank you very, very much. That's glowing black stone. I got another glowing black stone. And if you're wondering, yes, I have one here. So I think this used to drop in Quanos Hills back in the day. And because I have nothing but a lantern on the Fezzle Wick, so let's loot that. So now I have a glowing black stone on each guy, so they have extra 9 intelligence. Each of them got to loot a key now, too. So, nice. Nice. I had no use for all. Okay. But again, thank you very, very much. I appreciate it. Uh, Mike Fur, hello. What? Pete? I don't know what that word is. It just looks like, what you say when you've been drinking in Everquest and you're trying to say hello, but the letters are scrambled. Oh, okay, drops. Okay, thank you. I didn't know. I didn't know it's the name of the guy. I just remembered that it was a stone that dropped. Thank you. I appreciate it. A gnome. A gnome, no less, that drops it. That's funny. So look, I loot a coiled spring, gloom leather sleeves. Okay, that I definitely don't need. I can't wear that. So there's even stuff from like Plane of Innovation that drops in here in the tutorial. It's just so funny the things that drop here. That's an easy chrono. TLP. Yeah, yeah. The I see. I don't know. I think people are a little crazy who play on TLPs because I would not pay a chrono for that. I'm the thing is when I'm on a TLP, like I'm used to being a weakling and not having gear, so I wouldn't care. I would just deal with not having gear. You know? I don't know. Everybody's in such a rush to get to the top, they'll spend any amount of money. And I guess maybe if you have the money to spend, right? That's fine. If you've got plenty of uh, just disposable income, why not, right? Treat yourself, whatever, especially if you're into the game. And not to mention, hey, you're helping to support Daybreak and stuff and the Everquest game. Make their stockholders happy, and if their stockholders are happy, well, they'll keep supporting the game, right? So I guess, yay, spend those chrono, folks, and buy more. I usually don't ever buy chrono to use as currency or anything because I'm like, yeah, no, I'll get it myself, and if I can't, that's okay. I don't need it that bad. But that's because I have a very low, like tight budget. I don't have a lot of money. In real life, I'm broke. That's why, that's the only reason why I'm always like uh trying to do the whole hustle thing, that the whole like, hey, yes, subscribe to the channel, become a channel member, or join my Patreon, or because yeah, I could use the support. I would love to do this like full time and not have to drive anymore because driving just keeps getting more and more dangerous, and I don't want to die. I like living, as I always say. Uh, you never truly make any progress. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's like any progress that you've ever made and you're throwing it all away to start completely over. And I guess that's sort of the same thing as me coming over here and playing on Lazarus, but it's at the same time it's not, because Lazarus has some very unique rules. It's very interesting. Excuse me. As you see, I'm getting some weird loot drops right here in the tutorial even. So I want to see. I'm curious. I want to see what kind of things drop. And this is the server where you can play a gnome beast lord, or you can play a dark elf beast lord and have that cool spider pet. If you saw my video recently where I did that, that video got a lot of views, and I don't know if it was because they saw the words dark elf beast lord, or if it was the the AI generated art that I used for the thumbnail, because I can't afford to pay an artist. And I've said this and I mean it. Like if my channel ever were to explode, where I would make like a lot of money, where I could afford to pay an artist to make me some art for thumbnails, I would. But until then, AI art, yay. Because it's I again can't afford to pay anybody. I'm broke. I keep getting these folks that message me and email me asking if I want a professional SEO. I don't know what that means. Consultant or whatever to help the channel grow. I'm like, I can't afford to pay anybody. I lose money on my channel. I don't really make any money. I mean, because I buy equipment and stuff, and I have to pay money to use my editing software. Search engine optimization. Okay, thank you, Joby1. I appreciate that. Yeah, early game is fun. Yeah, Flame. And like I said, like I love doing it. It's just yeah, after a while it would get old. And the thing about making alts on like Verona Vi, why I still kind of find that fun, is because yeah, once I've gone through the tutorial and gotten my newbie armor or whatever, the path I take has so many different possibilities. I could try to play through Serpent Spine and do that kind of progress, or I can go to classic zones if I'm feeling nostalgic one day, or I could do Lost Dungeons of Norath, or do this or that. I just have so many options and possibilities, whereas you don't really have that on like a TLP. It's just if you start over there, all you have is classic for the first few months, and then there's just so many people, and they compete so hard against each other. So here's an earring that dropped. It's a sapphire electrum earring. 4 strength, 2 intelligence. Sure, I'll take it. Hey White, welcome. Can't really do early game anymore. Oh wow. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. Merry Christmas to you, Fez. Just a small gift from the thank you. Oh my god. I appreciate that. That is awesome. I didn't expect that at all. Well, if you ever need more spell money help, let me know. I like a Fezzelwig is wealthy in Everquest, especially on the Verona Vi server. He's just really poor in real life. Okay, so this is for monks. I don't need that. So yeah, anybody else feels like leaving a super thanks or anything, or a super chat, they are enabled, as you could see. That's a great example for everybody. Also, everything. What? like I'm doing with friends, but ugh. Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah. Well, see, I don't know. Maybe I'm weird, guys. I like early game, but I do like early game more with friends, you know? But I'm not in a hurry to level up. Because I know there's sometimes one or two times someone was like, well, if you're gonna start a new group, you know, I could help you power level or whatever. I'm like, no. What's the point of starting a new character if you're gonna power level us? No. I want to play the low levels. I want to go and just fight some gnolls and kobolds, like, you know, because when you're level 85 plus, you can get burned out in just going to those zones, you know, just doing Fearod and House of Thule all the time, or, you know, and running dribbles constantly to try to level up. So that could get boring too, just like it could get boring just doing newbie stuff all the time. So that's why I like the variety. I like to make some newbies now and then so I can take a break from the higher level stuff because I can get burned out on that too. Oh, I earlier today I finished getting Somber Dirge's upgrades. So now Somber has a full set of tier 3 House of Thule armor. So yay. You know, yeah, finally at level 90. So hopefully I'll be a little bit less squishy. I also like I showed you guys in the on the Discord, I got our some jewelry upgrades for a few slots that I was able to craft. So it'll at least hold her over until better comes along. Downside to rushing to the end game is once you're there, it's all AA grind. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, see, I don't look forward to that. I don't look forward to grinding AAs and stuff, and it could get kind of dull. Like I said, that's probably why I have so many alts and things, and I like to take breaks and play low-end stuff, and then I'll get bored and burned out on that, and then I'll go back to playing, you know, some higher-end stuff. Had some great convos and old school zones on P99. Whoa, what is this thing? Well, it's some sort of face slot item for warrior, cleric, paladin, shadow knight, bard. Well, I'm sure it's got to be worth something, so I'll loot it. Maybe because I have a cleric on here, so I might give it to them. I don't know. I don't know if they'll need it or not. Oop, I'm encumbered. If you wait now, even if you force yourself to play old world, you level so fast that you aren't there for an hour. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna insert this this bomb, like both bombs at the same time. So I don't have to wait for it to respawn. And I made sure to back away. I don't know if the thing causes damage if you're standing too close or not. But that's weird. The box like turns around to face me. Oh wow. So this is what I got for giving the box, the bomb, it gave me my Lazarus silk headband with Burning Affliction 2, which on a mage isn't all that great, but I'll take the stats for sure. So see, they have their own sort of their own version of like Glooming Deep armor here, which is kind of similar. Oh, there's another gnome over here. Hello, fellow gnome. Where the hell you go? Oh, there he is. He's called a Smolar. That's funny. So I think maybe there's an event going on because both of my guys have an XP buff. Increases experience gained by 102% for 4 hours. So they do that sometimes. They'll do it to the whole server during events, and they'll refresh it every couple hours. So that's pretty cool. So I'm gonna go in here and try to kill the names. So I'm gonna make sure everybody's got damage shield buffs. You're welcome. Deserve every dollar. I'll take some more spell money. I'll give you some more spell money, sure. Yeah, sure. You know, just hit me up if one of your characters needs a little bit of plat. Just hit me up on Lazarus, or you know, when you see me in game. I don't mind. Like I said, I can afford to help people out a little bit in game. I can't really help anybody out in real life because I'm so broke all the time. All right, so we got another level. So we are level 9. Oh, let's memorize some spells. I think I get a new pet, possibly. I'm gonna try to memorize every spell that I have. Okay, I think that's a scroll that I found on the floor. I found it on the floor. It's like, don't memorize strange scrolls. You don't know where they've been. It might be. Wouldn't it be messed up if they had like cursed scrolls? You try to memorize it and it poisons you or something until you die. That would be something that I never would want in Everquest, like cursed items. The game is hard enough. Don't give us cursed items. Thank you. All right, let's take out the Overlord while we still have our damage shield up. Curse scrolls, you got me. Yeah, that would suck. I'm already pretty close to 124 on Flame, on Throne of Eye. Guild groups, new expansion zone, Glorian. That's cool. I mean, you guys must be doing some some high-end content or just grinding to get up that high that quick. Because Fez has been in the 90s forever. But it could be that, you know, I kind of treat him like he's semi-retired. I don't play him super often. Oh, it's a caster staff, but it's two-handed. I don't really love using two-handed staffs, although, hey, the stats on this are pretty good, actually. So, I don't know. Maybe I'll use it for a little bit until I find something better. Build up my two-handed. I'm giving up that the 9 intelligence from that That orb though, this has, well, this has 10 intelligence, so it also has hit points and mana and some saves. So I guess it's still better. Still better than using that orb, and then the dagger had no stats at all. Ooh, that had some money in the it's just silver and copper though. Nothing big. No big fortune. So yeah, this staff was called a what? Lazarus Staff of the Arcane, if anybody's curious. Nice to relive the tutorial. Thanks. Yeah, I'm just oh, it's got that weird Sarnak staff on the top, like the Sarnak headpiece looking thing. Skull. Like I said, I'm over here on Lazarus. So you know what's funny is I enjoy the tutorial because it sort of displays all the best parts of EverQuest, because you leave the tutorial and then like there are no barrels or there's hardly any chests, and it just shows all this cool stuff, and then for a long time you don't see any of that cool stuff in the game, and I'm like, oh, that's kind of weak sauce. I also like that, you know, you can make a decent amount of plat by killing stuff here, because you can oftentimes get backpacks from the barrels, and you kill a lot of these guys and they drop the staff, and the staff is worth some plat. I think I've been getting about 4 plat for each staff that I'm selling. Also, I'll be missing out Saturday. White said, Flame, are we seeing you Friday? The tutorial is legendary. White said, also, I'll be missing out Saturday if you want my spot for the evening. Possibly. I just got the Drunkard Stein today. I'll still need to level her. Yeah, try to get up to 35, because we all ended up going up to 35. I figured that was still pretty doable, pretty easy. I'm sure you could probably get yourself leveled up. If you need any help, let me know. I could try to help. A lot of times during the week, I just kind of use it for selfish reasons, like making videos and you know, playing some of my own guys, and then the weekend I have to group with everybody during the streams and stuff. That's about an hour soloing bees. Yeah, maybe. What earring just dropped, by the way? Oh, hey, that's not bad. I just got an earring that had 6 AC, 6 hit point, 6 intelligence, 6 wisdom, and spirit tap. Oh, it's only got 1 charge. But I've never seen that before. It's pretty cool. So yeah, like the loot drops here are crazy. They're just so unique to the server. It's very much a lot like a mischief server where it's you get just random loot drops. I'm gonna give this guy a damage shield buff real quick. A rare from a Everquest. I don't know if you're talking about the earring that I got or the thing that Flame was talking about, that Stein. Hey, I finally got my robe. Yay, got my newbie robe. Wait. Okay, there it is. So this is the robe you get from running around here. It actually gives you 1 hit point regen, 1 mana regen, 12 AC, 20 hit point, 20 mana, a little bit of all the stats, mana preservation too. So it'll last me until level 44. So that probably means I can get one with, oh, and it has that flowing black robe look to it. So I have this green robe on Fezzle Wick because it was in my shared bank, probably from one of my other characters. And, but it's not nearly as good as you see. I think it might have a slightly better intelligence on it, but it doesn't have hit point or mana regen. Yeah, I'll take the hit point and mana regen over that. Definitely. Oh, yeah, the earring. The robe is way OP. Well, it seems OP for level 1, but it's the only decent robe you get until you're in your high 30s or 40s, where you can start working on like there's an ornate robe quest that you gotta do, and that quest is kind of hard-ish. I got it done with a couple of characters. I think they want people to survive and not get frustrated and rage quit. I'm pretty sure that's the reasoning behind it being a little bit OP for a newbie. So I gotta turn in my egg here to Flutterwing so I can get my other wristband. Oh! Yeah, so I got a Lazarus wristband, which has a +1 to attack and extended enhancement 2. I got a ring with 2 intelligence on it, which I actually like the rings that I'm wearing more, so I'm just gonna keep them. But I could sell the ring for some spell money, which is probably what I'm gonna do. I always replace Gloom gear as soon as I hit 15 on live. Yeah, at 15 you can replace the Glooming Deep gear. Oh. This is worthless. That's sad. It just says test. I can't sell it for anything. I'm depressed. I'm not selling the Robe of the Grove. Nope. I'm gonna keep that because that's gonna be there if I ever start a new character or something. Alright. Let's just pick up my spells for that Fez, and then I gotta pick up the spells for the other Fez. Alright, cross the bridge. Show the mask again? Sure. Give me a sec. Okay, yeah, here's the mask. It's a Fright Forged War Mask for Warrior, Cleric, Paladin, Shadow Knight, Bard. 12 AC, 35 hit point, 25 endurance. Is that what you're talking about? The mask I'm wearing is just a garbage thing, that cobalt leather mask that you get from the tutorial. Even it's the same thing as the regular live reward. Stitched burlap shirts. I might hang on to the shield for now to see if anybody I have any character that needs a shield. I'll sell the coiled spring though, because I don't really need that right now. Clockwork carapace. This is all stuff that's dropping in the tutorial. I'm getting like a plane of innovation stuff. So that's kind of funny. Oh, this mask is worth 19 platinum. I'll hang on to it though, because maybe I have a character that can use it. Pick up my spells, go to the bank, drop some crap off, especially the heavy crap, because I have 0 weight reduction bags over here. I might have to try to find a weight reduction bag quest. There is no serpent spine here either, so that kind of stinks. My usual go-to to get the bag from serpent spine is a no-go over here. I kind of wish they had serpent spine. I don't know if they're allowed to though, because you know, project servers are only allowed to go so far with the expansions per, I don't know, some agreement. Ooh, I've got loam encrusted choker, so I'm gonna keep that instead of using this silly summoned thing. I'm just gonna destroy that. I'll put the brass shield in the shared bank. These things here are diamond coins. They are specific drop to Project Lazarus. You could use them to buy some special goods from a special merchant in POK. So yeah, I think I've got everything I needed. Let me rebuff myself. Oh right, let's go over here. This guy that buffs you if you say the word blessed to him. And since I don't have any other buffs other than the XP buff and my shielding, let's see what he gives. Okay, yes, he gives you temperance for like 1 hour and 40 minutes. So all you have to do is go up to him if you want temperance, which is really nice when you're a newbie. It helps keep you alive. Just trying to catch up on the comments. Yeah, I know Lucelyn had the oh, I forgot what it was called. But there was like a gremlin runner, I think, and you kill him and you get like a battle plans or something, and then you could turn it in for a relic sack pattern, I think. I need to look up the quest. And then you need like a perfect owlbear pelt. And then you can get it, you can get the thing made or whatever. And that was nice. The relic pack is basically exactly like the Nolish Tools quest bag. I forgot what it was called. Yeah, relic pack. Yeah, it's amazing. Whoa, I got legs. Lazarus silk leggings, 2 to attack, 1 hit point regen, 1 mana regen, enhancement haste 2. And I could just remove my old ones. I don't know if they could sell for anything. But let's see if these guys give any other quests. Okay, no. So that means I should get the pants for the other guy too. Yep. Got it for my other gnome as well. So let's take a look. I have my headbands. I've got the robe. I've got the sleeves. I've got the armbands. I even had a belt drop. This was just a random drop. It wasn't even quested. And it gives you +1 mana regen. And I got the leggings. I've got the slippers. I just need the gloves. I don't remember how to get the gloves. I probably gotta hail one of those other guys. I wonder if there's a quest overlay here. Okay, no, there is no quest overlay. It just says quest journal. So, yeah, no overlay. Yeah. I'm pretty sure it was just called a relic pack. Was the name of the bag. And I think the name of the quest is probably called like the Grimling Runner or something. I'm not sure. Or battle plans, maybe. Oh, this guy's coming right for us. I'm gonna see if I get any other quest updates from these two. And then I know I got to go down into the pit and I gotta kill the named goblin and probably a few other goblins. Ooh, there's Broken Claw. Hello, Mr. Broken Claw. And then I gotta kill the pit fiend, which I should be able to with 2 mages and the pets. Because these pets are both level 9. It's a couple of level 9 water pets. Okay. So no updates. I probably gotta go and, yeah, kill the pit fiend and the other thing. Let's see what the actual quest log says. Oh, I gotta deliver the key, right. That's probably to get the gloves. Okay, yeah, I haven't delivered my key yet. Here we go. What, no gloves? Nothing? I delivered the key, man. Well, that's sad. Do I still need to deliver an arrow for Rebellion Reloaded? Oh, that's embarrassing. I could have sworn that I had that done already. But I guess not. Okay, well I got XP for that, but I didn't get any rewards. So we are at 12 viewers. Hey guys, by the way, if you are new, if you're here and you're watching the stream and you're new to this channel, please, 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 with sugar on top, can you subscribe to the channel? Because I am about 5 or 6 subscribers away. Grando Reaper, I'm new. I'm about 6 subscribers away from hitting 1K. And I'd really like to hit that 1K. So I could, you know, start partaking in some of that advertising revenue. The forecast was right on. Yeah, I mean, it looks like it's pretty good so far. Because it's still showing that I'm at 994. So I need 6 more. 6 more subs. So tell a friend, you know, say, hey, I've got this annoying gnome over here begging for subscribers. Could you, like, get him to shut up by subscribing, and then you could always subscribe, like, a couple of weeks later? Yeah, because they could always unsubscribe once I'm at, like, 110, 120, you know, or 1010, 1020. And then a couple of people, like, leaving won't matter too much because I could stay over that 1,000 mark. Now, here's a question. What if you hit 1,000, but then, like, 50 people suddenly unsubscribe or their accounts get deleted or something or other? Does that mean you're monetized no longer if you were monetized? I mean, because obviously you'll probably get back to 1,000 again sooner or later, right? Most channels just grow. I can't imagine a whole lot of channels shrink, you know, unless YouTube starts just banning accounts for some crazy reason or something. I don't know. I don't know if they actually do that. Hello. Hey, Hippie. How's it going? I hope you don't mind that I'm streaming here on a Wednesday, but after you said you were not feeling well, I thought, hey, okay, well, I'll stream. I thought about doing the whole Pink Floyd thing where, you know, Hippie's not well, he's back at the hotel, but they sent us along as a surrogate band, and we're gonna find out where you fans really stand. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Pink Floyd, The Wall. I had to do that quote, especially once Hippie got here. But yes, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe if you haven't yet, because I want to hit that 1K mark. 1K subscribers. You get monetized. Woo! Let's get monetized. That'd be awesome. No, don't say that he needs to diet for Christmas. I will only unsub if you ever dye your beard. Well, I already pledged to dye the beard for Christmas if I hit 1K. If I hit 1K subs by Christmas Eve, I've pledged to dye the white stripe in the beard red. So yeah, it's gonna happen if I get it. Now, if I linger at like 999 and I don't get 1K until after Christmas Eve, like on Christmas Day or later, then the deal's off. I'm not gonna dye it. But if it happens before, you know, Christmas Eve or sooner, then yes, I will dye it. I will keep my pledge. White's like, want to go stream bomb him on Lazarus? Well, it wouldn't be hard to find me. I'm in the freaking tutorial, but you'd have to install Lazarus and stuff. And that might take more than a couple of minutes. I don't even remember all of what it took to install and get it running. I don't think it took a whole lot, although I still experience a lot of lag over here. That is my only complaint about this server, is that does tend to be laggy. I wish there was a way to fix it for good. And I've installed some extra software that helps a little bit, but I don't know if you can see it. I can see it. It's jumpy, you know? It's a little slow. And I try to mitigate it for the stream by not making sudden movements. But it is a little bit laggy over here. Yeah, I hope you feel better, hippie. I'm not feeling great either, but I slept most of my day today. I was up until about 1 or 2, and then I went to bed, and I only woke up after like I don't know, 7:30. It was almost 8 o'clock when I got up. Probably closer to 7:30ish. I think I've already been streaming for about half an hour. I don't know. I'm not paying attention. Let me look. Oh, no, I've been streaming for an hour now? Really? Okay, so I'm a liar. Well, it's already 8:20 though, so yeah. That's probably still about right. If I woke up about 6:30-ish. There's the named goblin, Rookfin. Send in the pets. Was gonna say, Fez, you sound better from Saturday. Yeah, I'm still kind of sickly, but I am feeling better than I did Saturday night. Definitely better than Sunday, because Sunday I felt so crappy I didn't even stream. Ding. Level 10. So let's get my level 10 spells out. I think I get a new pet, which is going to be great because I could use it to fight the Krenshin, or whatever the heck his name is, the pit demon guy. Because I'm currently using the level 6 water pet. So here's the level 10 water pet. Nice. So let's do the same for the other Fez here. And with 2 of the water pets, they're probably going to get summoned at like level 11, maybe even 12, I don't know. It should be pretty easy to take that guy out. So let's see what the pet con's at. It cons yellow. So here's another little gripe I have. So you know, on Throne of Eye, for example, or any live server, it tells you exactly what level your pet is. If you consider it, here it just shows it as yellow. But let me show you a really cool command that we have here on Lazarus that we do not have on live Everquest. So here's my pet, Fezzelwig's pet, right? So I hail him. When I hail my own pet, He gives me a list of commands. Would you like to rename your pet, view its items, or restore normal appearance? Is that not cool or what? So, what should we rename this pet to? Um, I don't know. So all I have to do is slash rename and I don't. I'll go for something watery and kind of lame. It didn't work. I think I did it wrong. Rename. Maybe I don't need the slash. I don't know. Let's try that. Okay, you don't need the slash. That's weird. You just type in rename and the name. So I just called it River. And for the other one, I named him Ocean. Because, you know, water, bodies of water. I couldn't think of anything original, so that's what I decided to go with. Sorry, Fez, didn't mean to leave you out. Hope you get well soon. Yeah, Noah, I didn't feel left out. I was too busy talking about renaming my pet. So yes, you can rename your pet for free here. And actually, let me put a capital O there. All right, there we go. So do I need any more goblins for goblin treachery? I need to kill one more goblin. I went there for Plane of Time pub rating. Joby1 said Drip and Piddle. Now, see, that's pretty funny. I like Drip. I don't know about Piddle. I would be afraid that Piddle could get me into trouble. But Drip is great. Maybe I could do rename pet Drip and Drop. You know? Or Wet and Moist. Or Damp and Moist. Because that would be pretty funny. Always loot, because look at this. I got a ruby electrum ring. Sometimes it's hard to decide what ring to use. Because you get so many rings that drop. And you're like, which one's got the better stats? Here's where I get a little bit nervous because of the lag issues. Is running on these damn stairs over here. I don't want my my extra guy to run off and die. Okay. He made it. We're good. Oh, okay. This guy attacked me. Well, you're dead now, buddy. Don't attack us. We're probably red to you. So here's where, you know, this guy is. He's the boss of the place. Send in the pets. So I guess after this I'll be done with the tutorial. I'll have to go somewhere else to get some XP. I might go to like Field of Bone, maybe. And like I said, I think there's an event going on because I got a free bottle of shared adventure buff. He dropped that silly little minor mana preservation thing. So I think that's it. I think we killed everything we needed. Oh, I still gotta kill some captains. Oops. Oops, my bad. And I still gotta turn in a single arrow to finish the Rebellion Reloaded that was early on. So here's something interesting that they do over here is they tell you specifically exactly how much XP you gained for something. Down to like the exact percent and the exact amount of XP, which is pretty cool. So last night I went and gave myself a COVID test because I started thinking, you know, maybe I've got COVID. But that came back negative, so that's good. You know, it's just one of those quick at-home tests. But anytime I start having to sleep a lot, more than normal, I always want to take one of those tests because that was what happened to me the first time I had got it. I had to sleep like 24/7 until I got better. I just couldn't stay up for more than a couple of hours. Hey, Austin, how's it going? Oh, they do tell you? I thought they only said the percentage. Because here they show not just the percentage, but down to every last point. Which I thought was pretty cool. Because if you look here, it says the percent, but it also says the, you know, the actual number. So, yeah. $9.97. Woohoo! I'm not holding my breath that it happens tonight, but I hope it does. That's kind of one reason why I decided to start streaming. I thought, hey, yeah, maybe if I start streaming, I could stay on until I get enough subs. But I don't think it's gonna happen that way. Oh, right, I gotta kill some captains. So let's go back down this way. because the captains are down here. Something is wrong. I'm having a hard time targeting mobs. I don't know if I'm having a lag spike or a stroke. It says I can't use that command right now. So I'm going to stop here for a second, and I'm just going to check some things, like maybe run speed test real quick. And if that works, then at least I know it's not my connection. Speed test is showing up. Everything's fine. Download speed is at almost 600 megs per second. And upload speed is almost 300, so it's pretty good. My ping is, it looks like 16 milliseconds. So that's pretty good. So I guess that's good, right, guys? Yeah, it shouldn't be a problem for Everquest, considering this game used to run on dial-up. 64K back in 99. But I'm still having some weird issues. Like I can't open any barrels for some reason. Yeah, I want to try to educate myself a little bit on Streamlabs and see if there's like a way to add like a chat bot to it where I can have it tell new subscribers or stuff like thank you and things like that. Where's my pet? So one of the pets seems to be missing. Okay, he's here now. Old AF. A lot of us are old AF. My analytics, sometimes I'll look at it and I could see it gives me like age ranges of people that subscribed, and almost everybody is over 35 and you know, up towards like 55. And I'm sure there's a few that are older and a few that might be younger, but I don't think anybody really watches the channel under like 30. Why can't I loot stuff? The game is being weird, guys. I don't know. I'm hoping that I don't lose connection to it anytime soon. Well, yeah, I mean, the alternative to getting older is dying at like 22, you know? And who wants that? That's like, no, thank you. I want to live, you know? I'd rather get older than die at in my having died in my 20s. That would have sucked, because there was so many other things to experience, you know? Yeah, I can't I can't cast spells for some reason. I don't know if there's something up with my keyboard, but I'm unable to cast any spells. Okay, I can cast it on the other Fez. So I think there's just something wrong with that instance. So what I'm going to do is sometimes what I'll do, I'll grab it, kind of stretch it a little bit. And it sort of resets things. Hopefully I didn't just make it look all stupid. I still can't... I can't even cast spells using like the Alt key. Because you know how you could cast a spell with the Alt key? I don't know. Something's crazy going on. So let me go turn in my last few spells or quests. I might have to log out and log back in or something. It's just the game is not cooperating. Everything's working fine on the other character, on the other Fez, just not on this main one. Because I should be able to hit Alt 8 to cast my buff on myself. And it just says, I can't use that command now. Why? I'm not doing anything. I can sit and stand. Jesus Christ, man. It's almost like I don't have any mana or something. But has anyone else ever played on Lazarus and had this same issue? I'd love to know. Because it is weird. Okay. So just now, maybe it's corrected itself. I was actually able to open and loot that that thing. Okay, I can cast my shield spell on myself now. Finally. Holy crap, that was weird. I did not enjoy that at all. Is that a bug or a feature? Whoa! Holy cats! I just got a Steinamagok. And it's like the older version that you could use as a weapon. Okay, I'm sorry. I need to use this. I like my Steinamagok, especially when I can use it as a weapon. Let me go find that glowing black stone to put in my offhand. Yeah, check that out. 10 intelligence, 5 dex. And it's 6 damage, 28 delay. Woohoo! And I've got the glowing black stone. I feel so old school Uber right now. I wasn't ducking though, because I even tried that. It was weird. I ducked and stood up. I even sat down and stood up. It was just, I don't know. The game was trolling me during my stream. Maybe the devs were like, let's mess with this guy. He's live streaming Lazarus. Let's go glitch out his main character. Well played, Lazarus devs. Well played. All right. Speak. Oh, I gotta go speak with the other guy. I don't think I get anything else for talking to these cats, right? Nope. All right, so let's go speak with Kachi or whatever his name is. I think he's the troll over this way. So, any new viewers? We're at 14 viewers right now. I really am trying hard to get up to 1K subs. So please, if you've not subscribed, can you please subscribe? Even if you just subscribe for like a week, and then if you find me tiresome, you can unsubscribe, because I should be at like 1010, 1020 by then. So having one or two unsubscribe after probably won't be a big deal. But who knows? Maybe you'll enjoy being a subscriber and you'll stick around. But if not, I will appreciate you having helped me hit that 1K mark a little sooner. As you know, you need to hit 1K in order to be eligible to be monetized for ads and stuff, for that ad revenue. And that would be awesome, especially since I just spent 3 months being unemployed and living off of my savings because I was a victim of a hit and run. So yes, I was a victim of an assault, of an attack, and it really sucked. And I had to lose out on a lot of money. If you don't know, for those who don't know, I'm an Uber driver, or was, until my car was wrecked. And I finally got it back. They did a great job. It looks good as new. So I will be going back to driving full time here soon. I'm just trying to get over this illness right now. And then hopefully once everything's okay, I'll go back. Oh, yeah, Grando, about the speaker. So when I got the car back, I got it back Friday. I noticed that the speaker, the driver's side speaker, was not working. And I called them right away when I got home. I said, hey, when I was on my way home, I noticed the speaker's not working. And I thought maybe you guys had to take it off the car to fix it. And maybe it just wasn't plugged in correctly. So they said, sure, bring it in on Monday and we'll check it out. And that's probably what it is. And so I brought it in Monday afternoon. There was no extra charge or anything. They fixed the speaker in like 10 minutes. And that's exactly what it was. I think maybe it was partially plugged in, but it wasn't plugged in correctly or all the way. So that's why I actually did hear like a tiny bit of sound coming from it, but it didn't sound right at all. And once they pushed it in all the way, it was working perfectly fine and normal. And at first I thought there was an issue with the gas gauge. But see, my car's a hybrid. I'm really embarrassed. But I was looking at the wrong freaking gauge. I was looking at the electric battery gauge. And that one, yes, it fluctuates all the time because it shows how much of a charge you have. And it's a hybrid, so it's constantly charging and discharging the battery. So yeah, you might be at full when you get in the car. And then after like 5-10 minutes, if it's been running on mostly electric, that battery's going to drop to about half or even a quarter. And then once you're going downhill or something like that, or using the brakes a lot, it recharges the battery again. where it might look full. And I'm looking at this thinking, oh my God, what did they do to the gas gauge? I'm so freaking stupid. So stupid. How stupid am I? Oh, extremely stupid. So yeah, I feel like a total idiot. But I didn't yell at him over it or nothing. I just said, I had brought it up. I said, I'm not sure like what's going on, but the gas gauge seems to be acting weird. And that could have been something from the accident or something. I don't know. It's like, but I'll tell you if it corrects itself or whatever, you know. And yeah, eventually I realized, okay, no, that had nothing to do with anything. That was just my own stupidity. Because I haven't driven my car in over a month, guys. Because it was at the shop for a whole month. That's one of those stories to keep to yourself. Yeah. Well, I'm an idiot, and I will publicly humiliate myself for your enjoyment and let you all know just how stupid I am. Oof. Yeah. Oh, hey. I got some mithril greaves off of this fella. Nice. Grando, that's what we come to expect here at the forum. Flame burn on, not stupid. No, it's okay. I don't mind the truth coming out. I am stupid, but we can't all be smart, man. If we were all smart, then nobody would be. You know, the world needs stupid people like me because it lets the smart people feel smarter even, you know, by comparison. And I have my good days, okay, where I'm not entirely useless and idiotic. So I have my good days. I'm not going to say I'm completely useless every day of the week all the time. I have my moments where I'm feeling kind of brilliant. At least for me, you know? Uh One thing I'm great at is spending money. I can blow money so fast, it's insane, and have nothing to show for it. I'm the same way, Grando. I'm actually pretty good at saving money. Although, I guess if I really wanted to, yes, I could blow through money very easily as well. But for the sake of survival, I was very frugal during my unemployment, where I hardly spent anything at all. I mean, I went pretty much like a couple of weeks without buying food, where I like legit kind of went hungry because I was too cheap. I didn't want to spend money on like getting DoorDash or getting not Postmates, Instacart, because I had a really bad experience with Instacart. I had ordered Instacart. It was like my first time ever doing Instacart because I had COVID when that happened. And I didn't want to get anybody else sick. Again, trying to be considerate of others, right? But of course, the person that had my order allegedly, because they called me and they allegedly locked themselves out of their car. And I was pretty upset because my food sat out in the sun, because this was over the summer. My food sat in the sun for over an hour, guys. And I had like lunch meat and stuff for sandwiches. I should have just canceled the order, but I was too much of an idiot to not cancel the order. Because I'm like, oh, but they went to the trouble of getting it and whatever, and I didn't want to be a jerk, but I should have. I should have been selfish and just canceled because I should have realized that food wasn't going to be any good because it was sitting out in the sun for over an hour. So yeah, I had to throw a bunch of stuff away. I was really, really salty. Oh, hey, I get 126 plat for selling this ruby electrum ring that dropped off a random cobalt. Nice. So yeah, getting plat here is not very difficult. Oh, I get 25 plat for selling the mithril greaves. Nice. So yeah, just in the tutorial alone, I've got over 214 plat on Fezzelwig here. So that's pretty cool. Seeing if I have anything I can sell on the other Fez. Okay, I think that's it. Excuse me. Just delete some of the junk in my inventory on this other guy. Also swing by the bank real quick with this other guy. And I'm going to put back this one robe that I looted from the shared bank that I don't need anymore because I got my Lazarus robe. Oh, the other Fez only has 18 plat. That's okay. I'm going to have Fez share with him all the booty he got. So let's do a slash split 200. So that way my other Fez has 100 plat extra and they could buy some spells once we get the POK. Woohoo! We are done with the tutorial, folks. Again, this is on the Project Lazarus server. That's why things might look so different here. It's sort of like a Kmart version or the Wish version of the tutorial. Everything looks a little plainer, you know? A little less refined. I'm trying to read some of the comments. Sorry. Grando said some UK billionaire is giving his gardener $6 billion after he passes. Why can't I get that job? I don't know, man. That's a pretty nice gardening gig. But you gotta wait until he passes, though. What if he doesn't? What if he outlives his gardener, you know? It's possible. What are the loot rules here? Seems all over the place. Like the mask has required level 51 on live. In the form of a revamped zone. The loot rules are a little bit chaotic, so I'll say that. I don't know what the rules are. I'm not a spokesman for them. I just know that it's pretty cool and I like it. And for some reason I can't zone out now. This is the way to get out, and it's not doing anything. I wonder oh, you know what? So here's something to know if you're playing on here. The origin ability. The origin ability works over here, so you can go to the AAs, go to General tab, select origin. I guess you could hit train. Once you hit train, you can do hotkey. And now you have origin ability, right? So put that somewhere. And origin works just like... it works a lot like Throne of Heroes. More than origin, because it will take you to POK. So I'm hitting origin to go to POK. So I got to do it with this other character too. Oh, with Fezzelwig. Yeah, because I was doing it with the other one. So yes, hit origin, select origin. You got to train it, then hit the hotkey for it. And once you have origin, you just because yeah, I'm unable to zone out. So hit origin and it works just like any other gate spell, or like it works similar to origin or Throne of Heroes, but this takes you to Plane of Knowledge. Maybe tending to the garden is code words. Wow. Yeah, that's something I wouldn't have thought of. Maybe he's got to do a little more than just trim the bush, you know? Oh, yeah, maybe. I didn't even think of talking to Arias, but that's okay. I did get all my quests completed, and I got to leave by using Origin. So here we are, usually what I call Fezzelwig's Corner. I gotta go up to the library and pick up some spells. It's very laggy here in POK, but that's to be expected. Plane of Knowledge is laggy just about on live servers too. Not this much, but it can get bad. So I'm just gonna go up slow. I'm going up backwards because something I noticed when you're using auto follow, if the lead character is backwards, it sort of brings whoever's following you up a little closer. It just, I don't know, because they, you know, they could tend to get stuck on those middle pillars there. So how many subs am I at now, I wonder? Yeah, if anybody is new and just joined the chat or the stream, please subscribe if you haven't subscribed. I'm desperately trying to reach 1,000 subscribers. I've pledged to dye my beard red on Christmas Eve if we reach 1,000. Mike for 996 on my screen. So yeah, that means I just need 4 more. So hopefully I get 4 more. I mean, it'd be great if I get more than just 4 more in case somebody disappears or unsubscribes. 997 here. Awesome. Well, like I said, I hope I get there. And again, if I get to the 1,000 mark by Christmas Eve, I've pledged to dye my beard bright red for Christmas. To celebrate the event, or whatever you want to call it. So sorry for all that bag opening and closing. At 1100, I'll use enamel spray paint. No, that is never going to happen. There'll never be enamel spray paint. I mean, that's insane. That's not. It's just even. It's even gross. It just sounds gross. If anybody ever used enamel to color hair, that's suicide, man. That's toxic. Don't ever do that to yourselves, folks. That's not okay. It's a bad idea. Alright, get some spells up to like level 14, I think. Now I just need to get some spells on the other Fez. I wish I could already bind myself, but I can't yet. Not until I hit 12. So yeah, this server is a server where I can't even get mounts either. So you know, there's no claim thing like /claim. I mean, I don't know if I've ever tried actually. Let's see. Hit refresh. Yeah, I don't think anybody has anything they can claim here. I mean, that'd be kind of cool. Project Lazarus devs, if you're watching, maybe you can add something where if you've been playing on Lazarus for a year, or you have a account that old, you can get a little prize. That'd be neat. Yeah, no claiming anything, nothing like that. It's not a thing. Okay. Fez, you are 1 sub from 1K. Am I really 1 sub away? That'd be awesome. I gave you subs from my other channels. Well, thank you, baby girl. Is it? I'll just say baby girl because I'm not sure how to pronounce the last part of the name. Kajira? Tell me if I'm right or wrong. But thank you. Could buy one at the stables. Oh, I can't afford one at the stables. Those things are 100K for a good horse. I'd rather just buy spells, really. I don't need... No, nobody make a burner account. Please don't. I would rather have, like, legit subs. Honestly. I don't want people making extra accounts. Just... Yeah, let it happen. It'll happen. I'm pretty sure... especially if I'm just 1 sub away, I am pretty sure that by the... before Christmas Eve that I will hit 1,000 subs. I usually get at least like a couple of subs almost every day at about noon when a new video drops. So if I don't make hit 1,000 by tonight, it's okay. I'm not gonna feel any kind of way because I'll be like, okay, well maybe by tomorrow afternoon when the new video comes out, I will hit that 1,000 sub mark, you know? Do it now, die it live. No, that's for sure not going to happen. Two reasons. I'm not at 1,000 yet. And two, I will never, ever, ever dye my hair on a live stream just because it's embarrassing, self conscious, all that, you know. I will, dye it when I'm not on camera. Maybe I would take a picture of it midway that I could share only to the Discord, because that would be, or members only on the YouTube channel members and or Patreon patrons. It could be like a perk. But I'm not gonna post it live for everybody to see. No. Because it's just the way I dye hair is chaos. I don't, and of course I'm gonna do it myself because, again, if you haven't been paying attention, I'm piss poor. So I gotta do everything, I try to be cheap and save money. So here I am in the field of bone. What level I am level 10 now, Mike Fur. So yeah, folks, if anybody thinks it would be fun to play on this server at some point. Ooh, I'm going too far. I gotta play on the lobby side for a bit. And they want to group sometime here. What? Did I get diseased? What the hell? Unknown spell. Why do I have two unknown spells on me? And they both look like detrimental spells. And they're both 30 minutes long? Well, one's 30 minutes long, one's 10 minutes long. Well, that sucks. How did I get that? Ooh. There's spiders red to me. That is not okay. Okay, let me just try to start pulling some stuff to kill. Gonna make a lizard man shaman. Yeah, if anybody wants to play here once in a while, maybe during patch days and stuff like that or whatever, we could do that. We can even do some live streams here now and then. Because this is a server that I believe in, and I don't mind sort of promoting them a little bit, And no shade intended at any other project server at all. But I like they have a lot of very cool quality of life additions over here. And I really like it. I'm not a fan of going on corpse runs anymore. And you don't need to do corpse runs here. I'm pretty sure they have like a way to summon your corpse if you die. There's also an NPC in Plane of Knowledge that will give you buffs for donations. So basically, you just gotta pay them some plat. And they can give you buffs for up to like 4 hours. I think it's 4. It might even be longer depending on how much you pay them. But they tell you, what the prices are. It's not like you're surprised. It'll say, if you pay this much, you'll get 2 hours of buffs. If you pay this much, you'll get 3 hours of buffs. Ding! Yay. So I have some higher level characters on this server. I think the highest I have is like 40-ish or something. Uh, but I didn't have a Fezzelwig on this server. Like no mage named Fezzelwig at all. So I'm like, well, I gotta fix that. Oh, snap, snap, snap. You know, one thing I regret doing is I regret not getting my free temperance updated or refreshed before I left. Because, you know, that buff in the tutorial was absolutely free. Okay, let me move off to the side here where it's safe and I can read some of these comments. In the old days, the tanners used to buy wee to tan the leather. Oh, we're talking about old school tanning, leather tanning. Uh, the poor used to sell it, hence the phrase piss poor. So that meant you're selling your wee for money. That's hilarious. Uh, thank you for that info. I really like knowledge like that. Dre Santi said 1K. Am I? Am I at 1K? I don't think it's showing 1K for me, so I'm gonna have to take a look. Go to refresh. Hey, it says 1K on here. So if I hit the 1K mark, thank you everybody very, very much. I appreciate it. Let me go to my YouTube studio thingy. It actually says I'm currently at 1001. So awesome. Thank you, everybody. Let's see. It says you've unlocked new ways to earn. You can now earn through ads on your video and more. Wow. I guess I did it. Get started. So what do I need to do to get started? Watch page ads. Shorts feed ads. Shopping. Yeah, I might have to do this stuff later. Earn from ads and YouTube Premium on the watch page. You can earn from ads that show up before, during, after your videos on the watch page. You can also earn revenue when a premium subscriber watches your content. So I guess I want to turn that on. There's so much to do, and I just want to play the game right now. So yeah, it might take a few days for me to go through all these steps. Let me hit finish later. But thank you. You guys are awesome. You helped me reach the goal. So now maybe I might dye my hair or my beard as early as tomorrow. Because I already have the dye. So, see, not a liar. So thank you very, very much. That is awesome. That is an awesome Christmas gift. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, that's really cool. Hey, and I hit level 12, so let me memorize my level 12 spells here. I mean, not level 12. I'm sorry. Level 11. Geez, I'm jumping the gun a little bit. And maybe I can even, let's see what kind of pets I have available. Level 10, 11. Elemental water. Elemental fire. Okay. Yeah, no, I don't want the fire one. I'm going to wait until I can get the air, the higher level air one, which I think is probably going to be at level 12. Fez, you did the hard work to get where you are. Yeah, but you know, I had help. I had a lot of very, very cool very cool subscribers that started helping me out and stuff. And I will never try to say or claim that I did this alone. Did I make all the videos? Yeah, I made all the videos, but that's it. You know, I made them, I edited them, but I had some really awesome subscribers that helped with stuff, you know, that told friends about my channel and stuff like that. And those people, you know, helped me a lot to get where I am. So I want to make sure that people know that I know that I'm appreciative, and then I realize I had a little bit of help from folks who just watched my stuff, liked my stuff, and then told some friends about it. So thank you very much, everybody. Everybody who's helped along the way. I appreciate you very much. I don't think anybody, even like, you know, the alleged billionaires and stuff, ever get where they are alone. Nobody does. Everybody, you know, there's somebody who helped along the way. Excuse me. I gotta sneeze a little bit. Um, you know, because they have employees, you know? I mean, I don't have employees, but I've had people that just liked what I was doing and believed in it, and so they shared it. So that is awesome. Let me turn off the sound. There we go. I didn't want to blow in everybody's ear. Oh, do I have a guild over here? Yes, I have a guild here on Lazarus. I think it's the House of the Elven Witch. Let me see. I haven't invited these two to that guild yet. So let me... I mean, it was a guild that I made, like, you know, on a whim. But if people from Chamber of Chaos come over here, I would be more than happy to either create a new Chamber of Chaos guild or just invite people to my current guild. Okay, so I'm logging in a third account. Hopefully it doesn't get too laggy for me. Would love to see a raid from the guild and do progression raiding. Yeah, I would be more than happy to see everybody in Chamber of Chaos, anybody that's interested in raiding, to go ahead and do that. The only downside is it'll probably appear more on Hippie's channel than on mine, because I have an avergence to raids. You know, it's no insult intended to anybody that likes raids or anything like that. It's just like I said, I have sort of an avergence to it. I don't love raids. But I mean, my opinion may change over time, because Jesus, I'm lagging so bad I could barely move. And this is why I don't play on here a lot. And it might be enough to make me not want to keep playing on here. I swear to God, that lag just now was upsetting, like bad. I could barely move and I was getting pounded on. I did not like it. No, sir, not at all. So let me run over to the side here. Where it's sort of safe. Because I wanted to take a look. Okay, yeah. I do have a guild. It's called House of the Elven Witch on the Lazarus server. So, yep. And I think everybody might have just been talking about the guild on Coronavi and not the guild on Lazarus. So if I sort of just ran with that as the question, I'm sorry. Oh, I did hit level 12. Let me memorize my level 12 spells here. I can't believe I'm at 1K. Again, thank you everybody who subscribed tonight. I appreciate you. If I thought live streaming a little more was going to help get to 1K sooner, I might have done it even more. All right. So let's see now if I have an air pet. Yes, level 12 air pet. Okay. We are thinking about starting a Sunday stream with new group as well. Think Fez might wait until after the new year to start it though. Yeah, that's been a thing. So it's not even thinking about. I'm for sure. I'm 100% on board for having a third group. I even created a new thread on the Discord for the third group. So if you're interested, if you missed an opportunity to join the second group that we do on Fridays, you can make a level make a character, get them up to level 20. And you've got plenty of time, though, because we're probably not going to start until probably Sunday, the 7th of January. Because then we'll be clear of the holidays and everything. The only other possibility might be the 31st of December, but that's New Year's Eve, and a lot of people still spend New Year's Eve with family. And at least on the 7th, it puts a little bit of time between, the group we started Friday, and then they get a chance to get a few levels up, and then I'll start the Sunday one. I'll still stream live on Sundays, but I might just do my own thing, or we might just do random groups or something or whatever on Sundays until the official level 21 starts. So I'm actually running my level 43 shaman to the field of bone so I can invite these two gnomes to the guild. And maybe give them a couple of buffs. Okay, let's take a look where I'm at here on the map. Make it easier for my guy to find them. Okay, I'm not far. I need a chalice of steel to drink from. You've seen my stein, right? Flame? Hang on. I'll show you. I'll show you. I'll be right back. Now, I kind of like the chalice idea, right? So I got these two I got like a tankard, like a medieval cup or a crude stein, right? And this was actually purchased at the Renaissance Festival here. And I've had this for a while, and it's leather, and it's coated on the inside with like a wax, and the bottom is wood. So it is very much like an old school medieval type of drinking vessel. And I'm surprised it's lasted this long, but I try to take care of it. Of course, because the inside's coated with wax, you only use it for cold beverages. Maybe room temperature is fine too. Nothing hot in here. So I'm drinking a good amount of beer out of this stein. And then there is my Stein of Magog, which I got. I think it came all the way from possibly Prague or Germany. Uh, my brother bought this for me over there, so I thought that was pretty cool, man, because it looks dead on like a Stein of Magog from EQ. You know, I've drinking beer out of this a few times too, but because I cherish it so damn much, I don't drink out of it very often. So, but I wouldn't mind finding myself a chalice just for the hell of it, you know? It would be fun. Something ridiculous and gaudy, you know? Um Oh, the tanned leather in the mug, if that's what you're asking about. I'm sure it wasn't with urine. They use food safe, you know, chemicals and stuff. I think it was actually maybe even vegan, although it's still leather, so there's no point in using vegan anything when you're tanning leather because no, but they make like vegetable based tanning chemicals. I I think that's what the point is, where maybe they're a little bit safer than some of the other ones. I don't know. Uh, It'll make me look more like a noble lord. Yeah, but I'm definitely not a noble lord. I'm a stupid little broke ass gnome uh, who's just tickled pink to have the uh, the 1K subs. Honestly, was I able to cast Spirit of Lee, a group buff on a pet? Yes, I was. That is amazing. Okay, so yeah, you can actually cast group buffs on pets here, which is kind of crazy. So yeah, I'm just gonna throw a couple of buffs on these guys real quick. I'm also gonna add these guys to the team. Maybe I can also cure that stupid disease curse that's still on me. Let's see, heals, cure. I'm assuming it's a disease, so let's try to do that. It did not go away. They both have it too. I don't like, for the life of me, what could that possibly be? Because it's not like I encountered anything high level that should be cursing me. I'm hitting myself with counteract disease like 4 or 5 times now. It's still not gone. So I'm gonna try counteract poison. Sent me a link to a chalice. Alright, I'll have to look at it in a second. I'm trying to get this. Looks like a curse. Yeah, it might be a curse. Of course, it's remove curse is probably going to be the last spell that I try. Because I just don't see anything. I don't see anything here that would cast a curse. Curses usually came a lot later in the game. Okay, I'm casting remove curse and I'm still cursed. Yeah, I might not be able to. I'm almost out of mana too, so I'm gonna have to let my little frog shaman sit and meditate for a bit. It's just ridiculous, you know? I'm sorry. At level 10 and to 12, whatever, you shouldn't be getting cursed. I think it's a little ridiculous to start cursing players at such a young age. Role play curse. Yeah, I don't know. Um, maybe they've got like a storyline going on right now on this server. Oh yeah, let me invite these guys to my guild here. Invite. Yes. And invite. Yes. Yay, I'm in a guild. It's just me and my alts. So at least now I could see what my highest level guy is. Okay, so I have a level 47 mage on here named Fezzle Win, but I just didn't have a Fezzle wig. So I made these two mages to team up with Fezzle Win. I just got to get these guys up around 40 where they can actually group with her. And then she could sort of power level them up a little more. So, yeah, anyway, I still can't believe it. So, 1K, huh? Similar to the Common Lands Plague. Yeah, I mean, it's very much possible. Yeah, Field of Bone for like level 12-ish or level 10 plus to about level 10 to 20 is just an amazing zone to get XP and level up. I just hang out here in the pit or whatever, the bone field. I just gotta watch out for these guys because they like to social aggro. Like, why you little insert curse word. Yeah. That's funny. I wonder if I have got this spell, but I don't have a debuff yet. I was hoping I had like a, magic debuff. Like my first Mallow spell or something. But I do not have it yet. I'm surprised my pets are doing as good as they're doing over here. I could probably try to load up the parser to see what kind of damage they do. Now that I have that stupid parser software, I'm like addicted. I always want to play with it. I still can't even read it completely like correctly, but at least I get the general idea of what's happening. Sorry, Fez, just in a good mood for you hitting yeah. No, I'm everybody, this is a victory for anybody that believes in the channel, I appreciate it. I don't mind people getting silly. Okay, I'm gonna go check out the link to that Stein real quick. Oh yeah, I actually did that Maybe not in that video, but I've done that in a couple of others when I was just playing and checking it out. I did set the pets to the right leaders and stuff. Um, that was something I figured out pretty quick. Okay. So we're going to... Oh, I see. Yeah, it's okay. I like that it's silver. Yeah, I'll probably look around for something that just, I feel like suits my whole personality and stuff. Uh, okay, it looks like Bill could still use some wrist and boots. The tier 3, I'm gonna have to try to help him get that. I got my upgrades just using Fez on, you know, on Throne of Eye, and I ran around Fear itself and for several hours just trying to farm the candies, and Fez can get through there pretty easily. So I might have to do that again to get some more to help out the guild a little bit, especially for our tank, because our tank needs to have the absolute best so he's not squishy, because he's the one taking the beatings for all of us. Not to mention he was very, very selfless by taking one for the team the other day, where he decided, yes, I'm going to go aggro the named that we just could not kill. He was just way too strong. And he let himself get killed just to pull the named away from the cave direction that we had to go to complete the heroic mission that we were on. Oh, hey, look at this. It's usable by all. Dexterity 13, AC 12, disease save 10. Yes, please. Thank you. I love the random loots here. Oh, is that like a named? Bury Gutter? I think I'm going to just kill him with the shaman, because he's red. And I don't want him to aggro and kill my little guys here. So yeah, the shaman's going to take this guy out. Wow, he's still alive. He's lasting a couple of rounds with the level 43 shaman over here. So yeah, I think he probably would have smushed my guys. And he dropped something called Block Cutter Gloves. It's just 3 strength, 3 wisdom. But that's it. There was like no AC on them at all. Yeah, definitely don't need that for anything. Okay, Joby won. That was funny. I just went and looked at the Discord. This is why you guys need to become channel members and join the Discord, folks. You're missing this. Joby One uploaded a photo where he did a quick Photoshop of me and my beard, and he made it red. That's pretty funny. So thank you. That was entertaining. Let me put my shaman back over here on the side. So I'm almost level 13. Not too bad. So yes, if you guys are new to the channel, consider joining as a channel member, because channel members can get a link to join the Discord, and we have a lot of fun on the Discord. You know, it's pretty cool. And anytime that I do live streams, especially when I have some guildies with me, that's where we use that to chat with each other live, and that's always a good time. I leveled up again. Woohoo! And I don't know why I decided to go on Lazarus tonight. You know, it's not like Live EQ is patching or anything. I just thought it would be fun just to do something a little bit different. And like I said, this is one of the few project servers that I'd like to get behind and try to promote it a little bit, because I do love a lot of these features. Like I said, the only thing that bugs me a little bit is the issue I have with some lag. But it might just be me and my computer. I don't know. If anybody else ends up installing Lazarus and has the lag issue also, I'll share with you any of the things that I did that kind of might have helped to reduce it a little bit. But it still gets pretty bad for me. I can play 2 characters on here, and you're supposed to be able to play 6 at a time if you want to. But when I try to do that, I have a very hard time. It gets very difficult because it gets very, very laggy. Got to go to bed now. Okay. Have a good one, Banked. Or Ben. That's right. I remember you said call you Ben. So you don't need to say Banked. I could just say Ben. Good night, Ben. Thank you for hanging out for a bit. I appreciate you. So tonight was a good night, man. We got up to 1K subs. I feel special. I hope that the 1K sticks. Like, I don't wake up tomorrow and like 5 or 10 of them disappeared for some random reason. Rusty mace. Yeah, I don't need a rusty mace. I'm getting kind of hungry, so I might have to go soon. It's almost 10 o'clock anyway, so I can eat something. MMO hippie. No, I paid the Russian bots for a month. You're good. That's funny. I guess, yay, Russian bots. I hope that most of my subscribers are actually real people, though, honestly. That's one of the reasons why I'm planning to delete my old Twitter account, because I think there's a lot of fake followers on there, or just I want the followers to be all real. And I never once, paid for anything, any service to get subs. But when I made that account, I did one of those things where, because a lot of times, especially with old Twitter, back when it was still called Twitter. All you had to do was like follow a bunch of people. So like every day I log in for like an hour, follow about 50 people, and then about half of those people would follow you back. And I just did that for like a few months. And over time I ended up with a lot of subs. And that was a way to get, you know, a bunch of followers pretty easy. But they don't actually engage with you. You know, no one actually ever talks to you. You're lucky to get like 10 people. Like, say if you get 10,000 followers, you're lucky to get 10 out of those 10,000 followers to actually engage with you in some way, or just even say hello. And most of the times, the ones that do say hello are trying to sell you something or something, you know. They're trying to be like, oh, grow your YouTube or your Twitter and by something, whatever, or hi, I'm a Nigerian prince. Can you help me get my diamonds out of customs? I just need $10,000 and I will share with you the millions that I get after. Like, yeah, right. Man, I wish it wasn't so late because I'm kind of wanting a cheeseburger right now. It probably would be terrible for my stomach. But honestly, sometimes greasy, bad for me kind of food actually helps helps me feel better. Heading to bed myself. Really proud of you for hitting 1K. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, everybody that helped out, everybody that ever told a friend or shared a video or anything, I thank you guys, because it's everybody. It's everybody that helped. I just make the videos, man. I just sit here, you know? And I try to share things, and yeah, like I post on Twitter, but I don't know how many Twitter followers that I have are actually engaging or whatever. Not many, unless it was people that followed me on Twitter after finding my channel, you know? Those people might actually try to engage. That might be the handful of like 3 or 4 people that actually share my posts and links on there. Hey, Superfly Todd, hello, welcome. Mike Fur also just sat here. Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, how you doing, Superfly? Hope you're well. I hit 1K subs. So I think I'm gonna, when I log out tonight, I'm gonna eat something, and then I'm gonna start looking at everything, all the information I need to read to be a proper YouTuber. Just hanging. That tower, for being like old school EQ, is actually pretty cool looking, isn't it? The Kearns Tower over there. Because there is some architecture in old EQ that was kind of meh, you know? This Bernie Eye Cutter is back. So I am not pulling him with these gnomes. I don't think they'd survive. I might have to take him out with the shaman again like I did before. I always found the spires looking The spire's pretty awesome looking. Yeah, those are cool too. Let me grab this guy, the cutter with the shaman. Come on. What? I was casting slow and for some reason it didn't hit him. It just, I don't know, fizzled or something. That was weird. Yeah, even with my higher level guys, I don't have any mounts yet. It's not easy to get 100,000 plat. What is this now? You guys are showing me a picture of a crystal ball. I wish I could see the future. That'd be pretty cool. I could find out what the dang lottery numbers are. Win the lottery, and then I wouldn't care if I was ever monetized or not or anything. I would just make videos just for the fun of it. Maybe travel a little bit too. I always thought it'd be cool to see some of those European countries. You know, maybe England, Germany. Oh, I always wanted to go to New Zealand too. I wanna see the places where they made the Hobbit movies. You know, get to visit the Shire and all that stuff. I think that would be pretty cool. Hey, I got a Dark Forge breastplate, 20 AC, 10 stamina, 3 savers, magic for Shadow Knights. Woohoo! I got I got a Lazarus brass shield. Unfortunately, it's not for casters though, but it's for like shaman and stuff. I wonder if my shaman can use that. Let's see what kind of shield my shaman over here has. Okay, my shaman already has one of those, so they don't need it. What I hate the most is the new revamped Freeport. Yeah, Superfly, I gotta agree. I'm not a big fan of the Freeport. I think they could have just sort of... I'm all for revamping old zones, actually, and I know that's not super popular of an opinion to have. But I think you can do it without ruining it. Like, one example was... they redid Nectulos Forest. And the funny thing is, they sort of redid it twice. So they redid it once and everybody hated it. Like, oh my god. They probably had so much like hate mail or whatever over it that they ended up redoing it a second time. And the second time when they redid it right. They fixed it. They basically made it exactly how it was, but with new, smoother, nicer looking graphics. And that's something that I'm all for. They redid Steam Font Mountains, where like near a cannon, and that looks fine. You know, the newer looking windmills and everything. You know, I think they can redo and revamp old zones without people completely hating them, just by making them not terrible. And the new Freeport, it's just like just a giant mess. It's just a big maze now. And Freeport, even back then, the original was a little bit confusing. At least I found it confusing. I don't know who else here, you know. Hey, I got hero bracers. Remember hero bracers, guys? 9 AC, 10 strength. Cool. Yeah, I used to get lost in Freeport before the revamp. And now it's just huge. I don't understand what the need was to make it that like big. And thank you, Tavok. Thank you. Who said, hi, Fez, congrats on 1K subs. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Yeah, it just happened tonight during the live stream. So hopefully it stays like that through tomorrow. Because since I made the 1K, I gotta keep my promise and my pledge. I gotta dye the beard red tomorrow. And then I gotta do a video or something. That's probably gonna go up on Christmas Day, maybe Christmas Eve, I don't know. With where I got sporting the new beard, the red beard. Speaking of Steam font, you said Steam font and the bracer dropped. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, because I mean, as far as I know, the hero bracer didn't actually drop in Steam font, but the item, the Minotaur shackles that you needed to quest the bracer dropped in Steam font. I got a granite bracer that just dropped. It's got 7 stamina, 4 strength, 5 AC. Do mist more. I can't do mist more at this level. I'd get creamed. I'm level 14. I just turned 14. Oh, say the word Mistmore to see if I get Mistmore loot. Mistmore! Which you did, so thank you. That would be pretty funny if suddenly some Mistmore related loot were to drop. I'm like, holy crap, I'm magic. Hey, Tavok, thank you for joining as a member. You can go to the membership tab on the channel to get the link to join the Discord. And if the link doesn't work, it just means I have to update it, which I might do now since you just joined and I want to make sure it works. So just give me a second. So I've run my guys here. Like that bracer, except it's not from MM. Yeah. I am regaining mana really quickly. It's kind of crazy. I haven't needed to stop to meditate. Invite people. Copy the link. Okay, I'm going to go to the channel here where I can... go to membership tab. Edit. So I'm refreshing the link right now. All right. So anybody that joins right now tonight, there's a fresh link up there on the membership tab, so it should work just fine. I'm also going to refresh the link on Patreon as well, just in case anybody ends up preferring to join on Patreon instead. Okay, it's refreshed over there too. It's funny, it only says 1K subs now. Like, it doesn't tell me exactly how many over 1K I'm at unless I go I have to go to YouTube Studio now to see the exact number. So yeah, the exact number right now, it's at 1001 in my analytics and stuff. Want to hear a funny story? A guildie the other day was killing water goblins in Lake of Ill Omen, bound down at the bottom underwater. He got in a death loop, lost 25 levels, and died over 300. Oh man, how did they actually bind underwater? Why would they do that? Why would anybody do that? Was it an accident? Took forever to res all the corpses. GM gave him back his levels. Wow. I wouldn't think any GM was this live EQ? I wouldn't think a single GM would give a crap about anybody. I'm sorry, that's my opinion of the current, thing here on EQ or live EQ. It just doesn't seem like anybody at Daybreak cares at all, about any of the players. I would love to be wrong about that. And again, it doesn't really change that I still love the game. It just seems like Daybreak doesn't really care much. Because there's no guides anymore. It's just as far as any issues you have with people stealing camps and all that stuff, it's just like, yeah, whatever, there's no more play nice policy, and that all makes me sad, because of course everybody that started playing back in the early days, they were very familiar with the whole play nice policy, and that they would sort of arbitrate or talk to people when there was a camp dispute. And there were some sucky people that would try to steal a camp, and I never cared to be part of any of that. I was in a couple of groups that wanted to go and try to steal a camp, and I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not okay with that. That's not something I want to do. It's like, just come back later, go to another camp, anything. Don't steal someone's camp, man. Superfly, I was a EQ guide for a while. I was fired. Oh, wow. I don't want to pry and ask why. Yeah, I believe Hippie was a guide too. I keep wondering if I'll ever run into the guide that took my surname from me. I wouldn't say anything really. I'd probably be like, "Oh yeah, 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 I remember." Answering petitions all day was not fun. Yeah, it probably wasn't. And I'm sure there were probably a lot of frivolous petitions, you know? Like, this player said a swear word. It's like, how old are you? I'm 35. It's like, okay. And you're upset that someone said the F word? I'm sure there was stuff like that. I think people that might complain about people swearing are just upset that, like, when they swore, they got in trouble. So then they think anybody else that swears needs to get in trouble too. I don't know. That's just my theory. A game theory. Uh, I don't know. I don't know if I would enjoy answering petitions or not. It was kind of fun when there were some like events that were run by some of the guides and stuff. I don't know if they were guides or GMs or what, but it was interesting. I remember one time they were doing this like silly little hide and seek thing. There were some guides that uh, disguised themselves as fairies. They were just playing, fairy characters, sort of playing hide and seek in GFA. And if you found one of them, they would give you a prize, and it would just be like random loots from random lower level dungeons and stuff. And I one of them just kind of stumbled on me, and they're like, "Oh, you found me," and I'm like, "Really wasn't looking." They're like, "Here, take this. It's heavy," and they gave me like this breastplate. I don't remember where it was from or what the stats were. I just remember it was kind of heavy. And I'm like, okay, I wasn't even really doing the whole hide and seek thing, but that was fun. And then there was a time we had I think it was the very first year they had a Santa Clog, and it was basically just an ogre with red plate armor in GFA, and he was just, you could take screenshots with him, sort of like you're sitting on his lap taking a photo, and he would give you a small gift. Maybe it was some plaid or something. I don't remember really what the gifts were. I just remember that it happened. Oh hey, another belt dropped. That's pretty cool. I think I can use the belt on my other guy here. Ornate pirate sash. Ooh. See, that's nice, but I think that belt has mana regen. Yeah. That pirate sash is actually a little better, but it doesn't have a focus and it doesn't have mana regen. So I think I'm going to go with the belt that has the mana regen. MMO Hippie said, I remember doing Freeport to Quanos event. Uh, No one could cast spells on me. Started off a group of 3. By the time we got to the bank in Quenos, I gave out around 25 or 30 prizes. Yeah, I thought this whole Santa Claus idea was cute. I think they even had like some brownies, some little brownies. They were supposed to be like Santa's little elves. Well, at least if I remember correctly. I could be wrong. Withered leather cloak, 5 AC, 15 mana. That's cool. Some more loot that dropped. Let me head back over near my frog buddy because everybody's spirit of the wolf is gone. Plus I can memorize the rest of my spells. So we're down to 9 viewers now. I think we're gonna call it a night, guys. I want to thank everybody for joining and helping me get to that 1K mark. That was awesome. I might actually log on to Live EQ for a little bit tonight. I don't know. Because like I said, I slept most of the day. So my ass is probably not going to fall asleep anytime soon. Unless I eat something and it hits me and I feel sleepy again. Because sleeping at night is the best time to sleep. Especially in this building, because a lot of people during the day get noisy. So I always, any chance I get to sleep at night, I take it. Because being up or trying to sleep during the day is next to impossible in this building. It gets really difficult. Yeah, thank you. Linen Lab? I think that's what it says. Thank you. Yeah, congrats on 1K. Yeah, I'm excited. I get to do more work now to do, place my ads and stuff. So, and I know that most of my viewers are gamers, and gamers probably use ad blocker a lot. And I don't know if it'd be fair for me to ask anybody to maybe disable ad blocker when you're watching my stuff. If you do, I will appreciate you. It'd be really cool, but I'll understand if there's people out there that don't want to disable that when they're watching my stuff. It would just be nice because that would mean ad revenues. Yay, ad revenues. Okay, let's get the new pet out. I'm gonna have to sit here and I should switch my spells to cast the magic direct damage spells instead, because those use conjuring, and I try to make sure my conjuring is up, and I've just forgotten. So busy doing everything else that I forget to pay attention to some of this stuff. Oh, so we got 2 new members here in the Discord, so thanks guys. Uh, is Tavok and Felgor, who's joined. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And yeah, I'm gonna head off here. So thank you, everybody for your help, for joining, for everything. I really, really do appreciate it. It is awesome, and I will probably stream again very soon. Of course, I'll probably be streaming this Friday with the Friday group, if there is a Friday group. We're so close to Christmas that I'm just gonna sort of, feel out the group, feel out the room, and see if everybody says, yeah, let's take the weekend off or come back Christmas. Since I don't have family and friends to spend the holiday with, I might just log in alone and just do my own stream, and anybody that wants to watch or whatever. Or could always do like a special stream where we all make newbies and just start killing stuff somewhere and try to get up some levels, or I don't know. I can't promise that that would continue since it would just be like a special event kind of a thing. But who knows? I don't know. I'll have to figure it all out. But thank you everybody for watching. Thank you everybody for the 1K subs. Holy crap. Yes, I'm all in. Okay. Well, yeah, maybe we could do that then. Just have. Now, this would be completely separate from the group that we have on Friday and what we have on Sunday coming up. It would just be some random thing. And that maybe we could meet up random days when I feel like it. And I'll just hit up the Discord and say, anybody up for that, taking out our level 10s or whatever level they end up being at the time for a while. This is Nukes, Yeah, I know, White. Yeah. AKA Nukes, yes. Yeah, sometimes it takes me a while to get a hang of who's who. And some folks stand out and some don't, like right away. But I managed to remember. So yes, Nukes. Right. Yes. He remembered me. Yes. Yeah. No, I do. So thank you everybody again. I'm so glad. 1,000. So now to do my homework and to try to put them ads up as soon as possible, because that means get a little money, maybe mitigate some of my crippling loss from my car wreck and getting assaulted where the hit and run happened. So good night everybody. Thanks again. Bye bye.